Phillies Zack Wheeler to undergo season-ending thoracic outlet surgery. Zack Wheeler, the Phillies' ace and highest-paid pitcher, will undergo surgery for venous thoracic outlet syndrome, TOS, requiring 6 to 8 months of recovery. This means he'll likely miss the entire 2025 season and possibly part of 2026. The surgery involves removing a rib and, while riskier than other procedures like Tommy John surgery, carries a better prognosis for Wheeler's specific type of TOS, which involves a blood clot rather than nerve damage. Doctors are optimistic Wheeler will return to his previous form after recovery. The Phillies' athletic trainer cited similar cases, like Merrill Kelly, who had a successful return after similar surgery. While the surgery is considered high risk in some cases, ending careers or diminishing performance, Wheeler's acute case, rather than a chronic condition, improves his chances of a full recovery. The team believes Wheeler's TOS diagnosis is unrelated to the shoulder pain he experienced earlier in the season. His release point had been dipping recently, but the team worked to correct it before his final start, where he performed well. The condition was discovered shortly after that last game. The Phillies are facing the 2025 season without their top pitcher, a significant blow to their championship aspirations given their high payroll and expectations. Wheeler's recovery will determine his future. While he plans to retire after his current contract, this unforeseen challenge casts doubt on his ability to continue at an elite level after his recovery period. The Phillies, meanwhile, must navigate the upcoming season without their star pitcher.
In our next story, maps show Tropical Storm Fernand's path and forecast in Atlantic. Tropical Storm Fernand has formed in the Atlantic, becoming the 6th named storm of the 2025 season. Located southeast of Bermuda, it currently packs maximum sustained winds of 40 miles per hour and is moving north at 15 miles per hour. Forecasters predict Fernand will strengthen over the weekend, potentially reaching hurricane status by Monday before weakening on Tuesday. The storm is expected to remain over open ocean, moving north-northeast and passing well east of Bermuda. This prediction keeps the storm away from land, reducing the immediate threat to populated areas. The 2025 Atlantic hurricane season has already seen above-average activity, with Fernand following in the wake of Hurricane Aaron, a powerful Category 5 storm that, while not making landfall, still caused significant coastal impacts. NOAA's forecast predicts a busy season with 13 to 18 named storms, 5 to 9 of which could become hurricanes. Authorities are urging coastal residents to monitor weather updates and remain prepared.
In our next story, Yankees crushed by Red Sox in embarrassing 8th straight loss to rival. The New York Yankees are in a serious slump, losing 8 straight games to their rivals, the Boston Red Sox. This losing streak follows a 5-game winning streak that briefly put them atop the AL wildcard race. But now they find themselves falling behind, watching Toronto pull ahead. The Yankees' recent struggles include a series of self-inflicted errors and a failure to capitalize on scoring opportunities. Saturday's 12-1 defeat was particularly embarrassing, highlighted by defensive miscues and a 7-run ninth inning. Manager Aaron Boone and star player Aaron Judge both expressed their frustration, acknowledging the team needs to improve its performance against quality opponents. Judge emphasized the need for better execution in the fundamentals of the game. The Red Sox pitching has also been a major factor. Garrett Crochet, in particular, has dominated the Yankees, holding them to minimal runs over multiple appearances. The Yankees' offense has struggled to generate runs consistently, failing to capitalize on scoring chances against even subpar Boston pitching. The Yankees face a crucial game on Sunday, needing a win to avoid a series sweep. The team's playoff hopes are hanging in the balance, as their recent struggles have significantly impacted their position in the standings. A change in performance is urgently needed to turn their season around.
In our next story, 2025 Tour Championship leaderboard live updates, golf scores, Round 3 coverage of FedEx Cup Playoffs finale. Tommy Fleetwood and Patrick Cantlay will battle it out for the 2025 Tour Championship title on Sunday. Both players are tied at 16 under par after impressive third-round performances, with Fleetwood shooting a 67 and Cantlay a stunning 64. This year's event, without the traditional starting strokes format, has created a tight race going into the final round. Fleetwood, seeking his first PGA Tour victory, held a 3-shot lead before a double bogey on the 15th. However, he showcased remarkable resilience, recovering with consecutive birdies to regain a share of the lead. Cantlay, also chasing his first win since 2022, fired a second 64 of the week, highlighted by 4 birdies in his final 5 holes, securing his spot in the final pairing. For Fleetwood, Sunday's round marks his 3rd attempt at converting a 54-hole lead this season, having faltered previously. Cantlay, meanwhile, faces his own pressure, not only for the win, but also to secure a spot on the U.S. Ryder Cup team, with several competitors, including captain Keegan Bradley, still in contention. The final round promises high drama, as both players grapple with the weight of expectation and the challenging East Lake course, all for a $10 million prize and the prestigious FedEx Cup.
In our next story, evacuations ordered as wildfire blazes California's famed Napa County. A wildfire, named the Picket Fire, is raging through California's Napa County, forcing evacuations. The fire has already consumed nearly 4,700 acres and is only 7% contained, though officials assure the situation is different from the devastating 2020 glass fire. Over 1,200 personnel and numerous vehicles and aircraft are battling the blaze. Simultaneously, another significant wildfire, the Flat Fire, is burning in Oregon, charring over 3,300 acres. Driven by intense heat and dry conditions, the Flat Fire prompted Level 3, Go Now, evacuations near Lake Billy Chinook, urging residents to leave immediately without delay. The cause of both fires remains under investigation. The Napa County fire, while concerning, is considered manageable due to favorable conditions compared to the 2020 glass fire. However, the rapid spread of the Oregon fire highlights the ongoing wildfire threat across the western United States. The ongoing efforts to contain both fires involve substantial resources, and residents in affected areas are urged to heed evacuation orders and prioritize their safety.